With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight, the first Cliff Lee will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Tap foul at home plate. Lee gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
In the second spot tonight,
Cal Ripken will stride in. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw gets him 2 down. Orlando Cepeda will stride fourth to take his first cuts now. And he's a long ball threat, of course. Currently 4th in the American League in that department. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Vince Velasquez gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he has just not been effective at all on the road. Not really sure what the reason has been, but he's really got to change that trend here in this one.
And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single. Justin Upton will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, I think Dixon has sometimes been thought of as a hitter's umpire. The book on him is that he can be a little bit tight on the edges of the strike zone. We'll see if that's the case.
And the runner back easily.
Simple throw over there.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Joey Votto will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently 3rd in home runs in the National League.
And he leads this ball club in that department, so he's really been the guy that they're looking to drive the ball out of the yard.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Kyle Schwarber. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Grounded back up the middle. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. Maikel Franco will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Comes set, now the pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. A.J. Pollock will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches, You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Evan Gattis will get his first shot here, coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And another foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Will Myers into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. In the air toward deep right field. Rosales ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double. So striding in, Howie Kendrick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lee comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goes is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Chris Bryant strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Patrick Rosales will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Into the seats, 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a bobble out there by Kendrick. Eduardo Nunez settles in for his first at-bat, and he'll be looking to break out in this one, not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
That might have been the old butcher boy play there. Third baseman, they hate that one.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Settling in now, Anthony Goes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Liner toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Bullet back up the middle. Pollard is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Well, a pretty productive at-bat last time, like you said, Matt. But right here with 2 outs, we're going to have to see if he can maybe find a gap and drive in a run.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Chase Headley will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oscar Hernandez will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the two-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal, so they're fairly similar pitches, except for the fact that one works its way in, the other one works its way out. Very effective, especially when you double up and throw one off the other.
And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cal Ripken is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Joey Votto digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Headley in foul ground, and he's set down 1 away.
The batter,
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
third baseman, number 7.
Michael Franco in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
0-1's the count.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. In there, a base hit. Now in the box, Chris Bryant. He reached on a single in his first try. On the ground to Kendrick. This might be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get. Orlando Cepeda is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Squared that one up just a little late. Lee's ready with the 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 32 now for the season. And the Royals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. A.J. Pollock stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
The throw into second, and he is in there.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Evan Gattis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ghost going back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Will Myers walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
And after that double in his first at-bat,
his ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. The throw pulls him off the bag. Howie Kendrick is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in, Chase Headley. He singled his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Patrick Rosales is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder, Patrick Rosales.
Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in and see if they can't get you some more.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Pollock. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
Now batting.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 23 for him thus far. And it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead. Now the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Hit out towards second. Kendrick's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman
Jackie Robinson digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Oscar Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting,
Jason Hayward will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
the batter.
Cal Ripken will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Justin Upton will start. And there is Justin Upton now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
The first baseman, number 19.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Ripken in the hole. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, catcher
Kyle Schwarber will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Hard liner to center field. Pollock is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is leading off the inning. Orlando Cepeda, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. A.J. Pollock will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Lee steps into his windup. Here it is on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Evan Gattis will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Not only is he close,
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Michael Franco will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced, and yet he's getting lit up. I mean, you've got to throw first pitch strikes, but they can't be hittable.
Able to make the play is Gaddis, and that's the first out. Chris Bryant will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Ground ball left side. Gloved by Headley. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Digging in now, Patrick Rosales. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Pollock is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Will Myers will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Mike Montgomery is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Will Myers stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
To 2-2 now.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Line toward right center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. Howie Kendrick will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Chase Headley will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Oscar Hernandez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
The batter.
Jason Hayward gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. High and deep to right center field. Ghost going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the run is in to score from second. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Cal Ripken will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Eduardo Nunez will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
That's
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Center fielder.
Anthony Ghosh will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the... Orlando Cepeda comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Center fielder, number 11.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Evan Gattis stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Hector Neris is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Justin Upton stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. 1 out. Kyle Schwarber gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Into the box now, Will Myers. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. To first, taken in by Votto, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Howie Kendrick stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Chase Headley will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire this. Maikel Franco strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Chris Bryant gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Now batting.
Patrick Rosales has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. Eduardo Nunez will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Cepeda has got it, and the side is retired. Craig Gentry is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Aaron Luke will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Leading off for the Royals.
Ghost is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick start to extra frames. 1 pitch and 1 out. First pitch of the at-bat. Jason Hayward is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. Even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
And so now it starts to be decision time for the Phillies as you get a look at what's left in the bullpen for them. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Runner goes for second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. pause and the 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rosales moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Orlando Cepeda gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. In there, strike 1. Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to 2nd now with 2 gone. A.J. Pollock struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0-for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the run is in to score from 2nd. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from 1st. Throw won't get him. Evan Gattis strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at 3rd. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Throw on to 1st, and they're able to escape the monster. Will Smith will get the call here an inning later than usual as he'll try to save this one in the 10th. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Anthony Gose is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Jackie Robinson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gattis is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
Digging in, Justin Upton. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Time for one.